Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the live stream. Tonight, I'm playing some Guilty as Sock. This is basically a goofy courtroom simulation game. I picked it up a while back, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it before. I'm real excited to see how it turns out. Let's get into it. I am joined tonight with my friends CK and Sadie. If y'all care to...
Hello.
And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just I guess.
Can I do my streams intro now?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm co-streaming with Sadie. It's pretty from what I played good. I'm really excited to try it out.
This stream is not scuffy at all. But hi.
Yes, if you want to see this from another angle, go ahead and tune in on Minisoft Minx there.
Yep, I'm also streaming on my channel.
For the cutest streams around.
They are pretty cute. You should definitely tune in if you like cute things. Especially this model. It's adorable.
And if you love streamers, you can also follow these two and watch their streams. I'm not streaming this one.
Hey, Annie
Or
Meows, how you
anyone.
doing tonight?
Hi, Annie Meows.
Hi, Annie Mouse. How are you doing today? Neko the Space Mage, thank you for the follow.
Doing fine, just suffer wing at work. Oh, man.
Suffer wing. I'm sorry to hear that though.
We ready to get started?
Work sucks. Yes, I am switching over to my game screen. As you guys can see, I have it open right now. And yes, I'm ready.
All right. CK, I need you to click the ready up button
Yes.
at the bottom there.
Oh,
The Wing It 1234, thank you for the follow.
All right, let's try this out. Hopefully we find out what we're actually trying for soon.
murder.
Oh, I see.
Oh, my guy looks so beleaguered.
Oh man, that guy does look beleaguered. Mr. Clean is accused of making it stinky. Ooh.
No,
I cannot English it
no,
seems. Oh,
he
I remember
would
seeing stuff on
never.
this game. I don't remember any of it. Well, we're about to let's see here. All right. All rise for this court. Honorable Judge Big Snake Oil, aka Topher, presiding. We are here today to try the case of Mr. Clean versus the state. He is accused of making it stinky. Prosecutor, you may present your evidence.
Yes, correct. Let me just, what the fuck?
Might I say that the prosecution is wearing a delightful hat today?
We're wearing the same hat, aren't we?
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
It's
so the
Funny
evidence
how
that I
all
have
we
here.
go to the same hat store.
This might be a
Mr.
conflict of
Clean.
interest.
Had a fish and was fishing it up and making it stinky. That's my Can I save this? This is my Wow, I love knowing how to play the game.
Wasn't particularly fun at this game, but I think I'm just not silly enough. Big sad. Well, I'm gonna try and bring every ounce of silliness I have to this then.
How do I do this? Let me look at other things. Okay. What? I'm just trying to figure out how the you so mean to me?
Because it's funny. And also because you're smoking in court. You can't smoke in court. Why can't you be like me and just have a nice, wholesome beer?
You are literally smoking right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have you know, I'm the judge. I can do what I want. Shut up.
That's
I
not
heard-
how that works.
I heard you're laughing on CK's mic.
CK, I think you might need to shut the door.
Yeah.
Your Honor? No, I don't. I have
Oh.
to get up. Ugh.
In the meantime, does the defense have any evidence?
I'm really confused. I don't know what
Questioning the do not question the judge. Questioning the judge is how people die. That is quite correct, Wing. Maybe we should have played a tutorial of some sort first. Oh well.
Yeah, I think so. I literally have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Check your
This is such an odd-looking game. How does one bind silliness by rules?
okay. Object. CK, do you know how to do this?
No, I know nothing about this game. You want me to come over there and...
For context, these two are in the same apartment right now.
We sure are.
How dare you throw things at the judge?
Oh, but CK's allowed to?
We're trying to we are trying to... What are you trying to do there?
Let me see.
Looks
Okay.
like Wings played this before.
Right. Write down info or nonsense in the notepad. Check your evidence, present it, and build a narrative on your turn. Except I can't.
All right,
I can't click on.
Man, I think now I hit this button.
This.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, now I can do things. You had to progress it.
All you had.
I thought I did.
You did not.
Okay, you know what? You want to get bopped again?
No, I do not.
Exactly.
Okay. The disposable cell phone.
A disposable cell phone?
Yes. And
Your
global
Honor-
malware.
I was still getting back here.
Did you
I
shut
don't
the
know.
door?
Yeah, I shut the door.
Oh, okay.
The prosecution presented its evidence. They presented a disposable cell phone and global malware. But I'm confused as to what that has to do with making things stinky.
Well, the disposable phone is so that it's untraceable. Obviously, I mean, you should know that of all people. And the global malware is making the software of the entire globe malicious,
Oh.
and that's sticky. What is
Oh.
this that you are doing to me?
Apparently, my numpad keys are also tied to this. Because I'm just trying to use the emotes on my hand. There we go.
I have counter evidence.
What is your counter evidence?
I think I have to wait for you. Do I have to wait for you
Oh,
to do all
okay.
five?
Yeah. The rusty key. Clearly, what is rust? It's stinky. You could rub that key all over anything. And fucking.
See, now you say that, but I happen to work with metal in my day job, and I have to say, rust does not have much of an aroma.
You work
Well-
with Rest as a judge?
Yeah, I think it's impressive that a judge would know that. The katana? What am I even fucking? Okay.
Get
And
bopped.
that is why my client killed Sayaka Mizuno.
No references I don't understand.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You don't have to do all 5. You just have to wait for the judge to say it's your turn. All right. In that case,
you
I will
moved
now
on.
allow.
I can't select anything else.
Okay. Well, clearly, my client could not have uploaded global malware because he was on hotel Wi-Fi, as proven by this card. And we all know you can't do shit on hotel Wi-Fi, much less upload global malware. Furthermore, I know for a fact that he wasn't up to any nefarious behavior because he was up to something else entirely. He was drinking himself into a coma. Now, jurors, I ask you, does this man who emptied an entire wine bottle last night look like he was in any state to make things stinky?
I mean,
What was the other evidence?
And emails, what are
rusty
you
key.
on about?
The silken
the rusty
beeves,
key,
the silken beeves, the silken beeves.
He
The rusty
He's not,
keys.
well, oh yeah, I don't even need to present other evidence to refute the rusted key because I have shown you the hotel key card that he clearly used. Why would he use an analog key when he had a high-tech fancy digital hotel one? Those hotel rooms don't even take regular keys. Clearly, it does not belong to my client. And furthermore, kaboom.
oh, very
Kaboom?
interesting.
Yes.
What is
That's
that
all I have for
supposed
now,
to be?
Your Honor.
That okay.
All right, let's see here. Let me see here.
We're gonna get you out of this, buddy.
All right, let me see here. I think I can. Ah, yes, we have a witness here.
Oh, okay. We
All
have
right.
our witness.
Yes, we have this mailman. Now what?
Our little German boy.
Little German boy, yes.
The green light is on CK, so I think that it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, do
To
we
do
need to present
something.
more evidence? Okay. Well, not only was my client too busy drinking himself and being on hotel to upload malware or make things stinky, but he was also an artist.
I would
As you can
argue that
see, this
artists are
sketchbook
pretty
shows-
stinky.
Yes, but he was an artist in a hotel room who was depressed. And what do artists in hotel rooms who are depressed do? They take a shower for 2 hours. And that is why I am telling you, Your Honor, that my client was the cleanest in this entire facility. Thank you.
Objection! Objection! Objection!
Overruled.
Objection! You yourself do not need to be stinky to make other things stinky.
Ooh.
You just need. Judge, I need you to move on so I can present my evidence.
All right.
Not on me.
Present your
Okay,
evidence.
here we go. So, you do not need to be stinky to make it stinky. In fact, this hole-ridden slipper, something that is definitely trash, definitely stinky. You could rub that thing all over everywhere. That's my objection.
Is that
Why?
it?
Yes.
Good, because
You don't-
I could go now.
Very well, then
You don't
present
need
your
to be
evidence.
stinky.
And if they, first of all, that shoe was not used to make Stinky. As you know, my client was an artist and was actually using the shoe to make a sculpture, which included this other lost shoe.
Guys, everyone
Now, as
shut
you
up
can
as a
see-
fart emote.
The two shoes do not match because they were not part of a pair. Why would someone carry around multiple pairs of shoes unless they were doing something truly unique with them? As in this case, creating an art project. Art projects are not stinky. Therefore, my client was not making it stinky. And in response to the case about you do not have to be stinky yourself to make other things stinky, this is true. However, my client has been established to be an artist, an alcoholic, and staying in a hotel room by himself. Someone who is not so self-absorbed that they would be entirely caught up in their own problems and not bother making others stinky. And to further hammer home that my client was in fact engaging in artistic pursuits and not up to anything nefarious, I present to you. I can't present any more evidence, but whatever. I had it. I have it, and you all can't see it because this is a sham of a courtroom that limits my evidence.
All right. Prosecution, do you have a rebuttal?
Yes, I do. I would love to be able to present it.
Yes?
Nope, that's the wrong one.
Oh my god.
Can it, you?
Okay. Well, I can't add any more information, any more evidence.
But can you refute my claims?
Yes, I can.
What about what I actually said?
This is me refuting your claims.
Very well, then. Well, to move things along, since Alex is finally ready to join us,
Yay!
I find myself utterly convinced by the fact that CK's case that the plaintiff was depressed and alcoholic and spending the night in a hotel by himself. Due to being so unfathomably based, I declare him not guilty and set him free.
Yippee! Mr. Clean is innocent.
Why am I Mr. Silent?
Because you had the least speaking time. All right, let's get another court going. I'm gonna switch to the break card for a hot second while I take care of the code. Back. Now then, we'll get everyone back in the lobby in a second here. Thank you for the help there, Wing, by the way. I think this time I'm going to take a shot at being the defendant. Judge CK presiding.
Alex is here!
Alex!
There he is.
I mean, I don't show favoritism as the judge.
Hey, Alex. You're going to be the prosecutor for this case.
Okay.
All right. Everyone hit the ready up button and we'll get things rolling.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
Starting the game.
Glad we did that first round, and I officially know how to play the game. Oh, I didn't realize what I was agreeing to.
Yeah, you're trying to make sure that he's not guilty.
Okay. I seem to have misunderstood. So,
Defendant, how do I fart?
8. Wait, nope. 9.
I didn't fart, I just sweat.
9. The fuck is this game? Are you having fun?
Yes. Oh my
Illegally-
god!
Okay.
Topher is accused of illegally dumping pasta in Lake Superior.
I would never.
Order in the fucking court.
Your Honor. I would like to present to the court the rental car that Topher used to drive to Lake Superior.
Oh my god. Wait, the judge is supposed to be partial. That's evidence.
No, Anymouse, you may not goon in the courtroom. This is a very important place. Wait a second. Oh, you weren't smoking at all. You had a lollipop.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm eating a lollipop. Yum yum yum.
So, Alex, you can present
Pretty sure
as
I can
many
speak to you
pieces of
privately
evidence
by
as
doing this.
possible, but if you're
You're a
done
little
with
Up to
bitch.
evidence-
five. Up to
Up to
5.
5. That's what I meant. Up to 5 over the course of the whole trial. If you're done for now, you can hit the bell.
Okay.
You can ring my bell. I can't sing
I love that
properly.
song.
I am getting over a cold, as you can tell with my voice.
I love your singing, and I love that song. I will say the defendant is wearing an excellent hat today.
Thank you.
Oh yes,
I meant the defense attorney, but your hat's
I
good
knew
too.
I knew what you meant, and I agree.
What the fuck was that for?
Because I did it to them already, and so I have to be, because I'm the judge.
Okay. Well, Your Honor, I have a counter argument to prove that Topher was not in fact the one that illegally dumped spaghetti in Lake Superior.
God damn it.
And it was
Oh, this
one of
fucking game
these
is
things.
bullshit.
It is one of these things that my yeah. Yeah, so here I have this water gun, which is evidence that Topher was filling up the water gun with water from a different one of the Great Lakes.
Ah, that's evidence.
It is evidence.
Fuck.
And on top of that,
Shit.
on top of that, he was found with this chipped mug. Now, you tell me, prosecutor, do you think it is possible to carry enough spaghetti for it to be illegal to dump into Lake Superior with just a little chipped mug? That seems unreasonable and unlikely and unrealistic.
Ooh, gauntlet's been thrown. And so have the airplanes. All right, prosecution, your response?
I would like to present to the court in light of these
Hey,
revelations.
I was playing Flappy Bird on my
Lost
phone that whole
shoe
time. What happened?
belonging to the defendant, found on the bank of Lake Superior.
Sadie. Sadie, I was playing Flappy Bird. What happened?
Ah.
You were playing Flappy Bird?
On my phone, yes, there's Flappy Bird on it.
Well,
See my little phone on the table there? It's got Flappy
In
Bird.
addition to this, he also found disused tissue with Topher's
Ayo?
DNA on it.
with
Excuse me? And where was this tissue found?
A little ways off from Lake Superior, Your Honor.
Shame on
his
you.
DNA on it, you said?
With his DNA on it.
Who would spit into a random tissue? Well, this is certainly a damning case, damning amount of evidence. I'd love to hear what the defense has to say about this.
Well, Your Honor, my client here,
Put me on the stand.
was actually what?
Find a way to put. I'm sure there's a way to put me on the stand. I need to explain myself. I didn't
Oh,
dump
yeah.
the pasta. I eated it.
Okay, there has to be a way to put my client at the stand to speak, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I totally know how to do that.
Thank this only witness.
I can silence him.
You'll never stop my dancing.
Oh, there you go. He's talking.
I know, but I think there's a way to actually check if there's a way to actually call me as a witness. Because even if I can't take the stand myself, I would say, yes, I was near Lake Superior with a large quantity of pasta, and yes, the pasta was gone when I left, but not because I dumped it. I was there for a picnic. I ate it.
Oh, fascinating.
And I have the old banknote to prove it. See, it's old because that was actually really old pasta. And the reason why Topher needed to eat so much pasta so suddenly was to get rid of all of this nearly expired pasta.
Yeah, I was about to go off.
That is a very good argument. And the purpose of the tissue?
The tissue, well, you see, what I have here is the sticky paged book.
Oh my
So, what I can say is that the pasta was so good that Topher went on his way to go have a stroke.
Objection!
What?
Relevance!
You know what? You never had a post-pasta wank before?
I'm striking the sticky paged book from the evidence. We don't need to see that, dude. That's private.
What? You never had a post? What? You never had a post-pasta binge goon sesh?
The court orders you to stop talking. Prosecution?
Oh my god. Can I call my witness?
Hey,
I would like to.
You
Wait,
suck.
Can I do this? Hang on. I would like to call my
Hey.
witness to the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
If I were not your lawyer, I would never be defending you
No.
like this.
but you are my lawyer. That's what you get for being a public defender, dipshit.
See, a little pop.
And I know you're
Yeah,
a public
well,
defender
only
because you
thing, but
don't
I
have
didn't
the
know what
guts
to
for
do.
law school.
Can you try it again?
You don't have the
Yeah, well, maybe
chutzpah.
you can. You know what?
Yeah, it doesn't like I can't like click on it or anything.
Maybe because you don't have a witness person here, actually.
We were
No
able to call witness
matter.
last time.
Well, the thing is that the witnesses don't actually do anything since we don't have any people to be witnesses.
Okay, so just pretend that your witness came up.
Yeah.
Screw this. I'm gonna play Flappy Bird.
Anyone who plays Flappy Bird is guilty.
Screw this. I'm gonna play
So says
Bad
I.
Piggies.
That's fine. Board allows it.
Based. Fuck! I died.
Your Honor, I would love to present to the court a shady mail swap.
Fuck! I died again.
Topher's mail got swapped out with a neighbor's, and upon further examination, it seems that it reads, and I quote, "This pasta fucking sucks. I do not want to eat it."
I would never say that about pasta.
Yeah, objection, objection. My client would never say that the pasta was disgusting.
Objection sustained. I'll allow it. What do you
Lady-
have to say?
Sadie, if you're gonna
What
object,
I
you
have-
gotta hit 0. The point.
0 is objecting.
Objection!
Objection. Objection. And
You can bash my head, but you'll never stop the music in my soul.
I have this disposable cell phone from my client who, after enjoying all of this delicious, lovely pasta, realized that he left his phone at home. But it was just such wonderful food that he needed to tell his friends about it immediately. So he went to get a disposable rental phone to text everybody that this pasta was great. And he ate every single last noodle.
Well, I don't know who to believe. I mean, you know, on one hand, there's this letter saying that he hates pasta and he's never gonna. Lady text saying that he ate last noodle. If only there was some final piece of evidence that could convince me which one of these is the truth.
Your Honor, I would love for the court to examine this damaged charger. It got damaged when it fell into Lake Superior after Topher was committing this heinous crime against pasta.
Objection. You're accusing my
Overruled.
client. Damn.
So what you're saying is, not to write your argument for you, but because the charger was damaged, Topher couldn't have used that phone to text everyone about how great the pasta was.
Exactly, Your Honor. How can you text from a phone that isn't even powered?
Because it has a battery, dipshit.
All right, what does the defense have to say?
I was-
Yeah, batteries are cool. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was still at
Uh-huh.
half charge.
Yeah, and fuck, I don't have space for more evidence.
Objection.
okay,
How
you
can you
can
charge
still-
a phone? No charger.
Well, it was a rental phone, so he just got it, and that thing was brand spanking new,
Yeah, fully
full of a
juiced.
charge.
If you can't, prosecution, we go by innocent until proven guilty. If you can't prove without a doubt that phone was dead, then he goes free. Any last words?
If the phone's got juice, you must turn me loose.
Big dead. I don't have any fucking goddamn things spaces left. Stop throwing shit at me!
You can just make something up. The court will allow that. I mean, what? Justice.
Justice.
Hey,
Your Honor,
Hey.
according to our informants,
What?
bitch.
the shop
I hate
in
you.
which Topher must have gotten the phone from was all out of freshly powered phones. So tell me, how could he have gotten a phone full of juice if the store itself had no juice?
Last chance defense. What do you have to say about that? Next person to fart is guilty, by the way.
Jacques! You
How? No!
are the one who dumped the pasta and tried to
Order in the
bring me.
court!
I will. Oh, we're
I
ordering.
can't
I will
believe
have more
this.
pasta.
How do I end this trial?
You have to select.
How do I end this fucking
Use
trial?
the scroll wheel to select the verdict option on your gavel.
Oh.
Now vote me not guilty
Now,
because I
this
aided
has
the
been
pasta.
Okay, silence. This has been a whirlwind of a trial. I have been convinced without a doubt that this Topher character is one of the most sordid individuals to have ever graced the benches of this court. Not only did he eat a mountain of pasta, but afterwards I shan't say. However, I think one thing is clear, and that is that he did not dump pasta into Lake Superior, because the next person to fart is guilty, and I was the one who farted. Therefore, I was the one who dumped the pasta in Lake Superior, making me guilty and making Big Snake Oil innocent.
Yeah! I'm not going to jail today.
Let's play again.
Yeah. Let me see here. Let's see. I'm gonna try being the bailiff this time.
I'll be the judge.
Okay, I guess I'll be the defense again.
All right.
Well, I've already been the defense, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you have also, but I wanted to be prosecutor.
You're allowed to be prosecutor.
I am allowed.
Hey, Topher, you ready?
Yep. Let's get into it. Ooh. Ooh.
What the fuck was that? What?
I'm first, right?
Yes.
Well, we stand here today on the trial of Mr. Sock, who is accused of losing his other half. Bailiff, if you would please stop repeating the proceedings.
Fine.
The defense can go first.
All right. So the original crime was, by the way, making his lady sock disappear, and I think losing his other half is way more clever. So points to the prosecution for that, if I may say so myself.
You can't award
first-
points to yourself.
Yes, I can, and I did. It's leftover judgeitis. Okay. So, I am here because the defendant has unquestionably lost his other half, and we have no idea where she is, if she's in danger, or even if she's still alive. Now, I'm not going to say that that your client committed murder, but I will say that he had an extremely poor relationship with his wife. These DMs show history of strife, never deciding what restaurant to go to, always arguing over who would do the dishes and take out the trash. Day after day, week after week, year after year of strife over every little single thing. Wouldn't he want to just get someone like that out of his life? The final straw? The coffee shortage in their household. It was her job to go get them their lattes from Starbucks. She didn't. You know that people aren't themselves when they haven't had their coffee. Bam! That's when it happened. We haven't seen her since.
Very interesting.
Excuse me, if it please the court, I have something very important to say. I found out that there is a button to pet this doggy.
Oh.
His name is
Very nice,
Scrambles,
bailiff.
and he's a good boy. Look at his little hat.
He's a very good boy. Now, defense, you may present your case.
Am I? Can I?
Yes,
Okay.
you may.
So, Your Honor, my client, Your Honor, my client. My client has this empty pizza box, which is proof that while, yes, most people are not themselves when they have their coffee, pizza is another thing you can turn to keep off those urges.
You're so cute, Sadie.
Prosecution, no fighting with the defense.
Well, then what am I even here for?
Oh, go to horny
Isn't any
jail.
homoeroticism?
Oh my god.
I've been detained.
And
Can I receive nudes in horny jail?
That's it.
Bailiff, whack your
Attorney.
pee-pee.
My phone. Sadie, my phone number. No.
Spiddly boink.
And as you can see from the eternity in the loo situation, my client did in fact eat pizza to cope. And while yes, it did help him cope, unfortunately, it also rendered him stuck to the toilet for hours and hours. Therefore, how could he have gotten rid of his other half if he was stuck in the toilet for that long as a result of the coping pizza?
Very interesting. Prosecution. If the defense raises a good point, if the defendant had the mega shits, could he have possibly done anything to his wife?
So you see. What your client isn't telling you, my dear attorney, is that his time on the shitter was merely an alibi. We know this because he did not fill his hunger on that pizza. We know this because we caught him staring longingly at some Subway sandwiches later. The gaze of someone who had gone without eating because of how desperately he was looking at those subs. Now, let me tell you, would someone whose digestive system had been wrecked by pizza, who had no chance of regaining his appetite the whole rest of the day, be looking so longingly at those subs in that subway? I think not.
Defense, your rebuttal.
Well, you see, Your Honor, what sub was he looking at? Okay, and he meows.
Italian beef and cheese.
Me.
Whoa!
Yeah, like I said,
and
Italian
cheese,
beef.
Yeah.
A surprise move. A surprise move.
I'm
You
still in
signed up
flirt
for
mode, okay?
pizza, not for lifting a fridge. So you see, the issue at hand is that these two socks were in the midst of a move, you see. And what happens when you move and maybe you're a little too not well coordinated with your moving process, and mayhaps one sock, just one of the two, ends up lost. While it's true, we have not been able to. What the
Bailiff.
fuck?
My bad.
The fuck? Anyways, while my while yes, my client's wife is still yet to be found, that does not mean that it was him who got rid of her. It was a mere move, and things get lost when you move all the time.
Very well. The prosecution.
I question the assumption that they were moving. Is that something that is fact, or is it something that your client merely told you as an excuse? I present to you this boat. This boat was stocked with emergency rations and supplies. It was stashed in the shed behind the client's house. He was planning a last-ditch escape. This is not the move of someone, this is not the move, wordplay not unintended, of someone who is just planning an innocuous move. This is someone who was planning to ditch town, who after finally being free of his wife, wanted to set sail for international waters where he would be free from facing the long arm of the law. Explain these emergency rations if it was just an ordinary move. Kira.
The prosecution makes a very solid point. Defense, your rebuttal.
Okay. Well, you see, there's a violent epidemic going around called stupid.
Stupid 19.
Yeah, stupid 19. And it causes brain damage. These emergency rations were simply to flee from the violent epidemic that has gotten thrown upon us so suddenly. And tell me, in those emergency rations, was there in fact enough food to accommodate both him and his wife?
Prosecution, to answer that question, please remember that you are under oath.
Oh, I'm under oath, all right. And I will tell you one damning piece of evidence that I found in those rations to prove to you that the accused had no companionship plan for him when he was to take his escape, and that is this free hug sign. He was planning to go alone. He was going to be touch-starved for weeks, months, years even. Without his wife, he was going to miss the casual companionship of everyday life. And being so emotionally and socially stunted, he could think of only one way to initiate new friendships, and that was this free hug sign.
Yeah, join the
It's
club.
the free hug sign of a murderer.
Objection! This contradicts an earlier point that you made. Why would he miss his wife if he was trying to get rid of her?
It wasn't that he was missing his wife specifically. It's that, even if you... People are complicated and relationships are complicated. He may not have specifically missed his wife, but you still miss having that person by your side. You still miss having their relationship, even if the relationship wasn't right for you. Their relationship had more downs than ups, especially in the back half, but you can't not miss having someone with you all the time, even just a little bit. Plus, because their relationship was so strained, that's even more of a reason for him to want casual companionship and to try to rebuild his relationships with other people, because he was not getting it from his wife.
The prosecution with a valid point. Objection overruled.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Defense, I'll give you one last piece of evidence to present to prove your case.
Okay, one last piece of evidence. I could do this. Well, you see, my... Take a look at this electronic bracelet that my client purchased for his wife. Now this electric bracelet was a present to his wife, clearly. I mean, who else would he buy presents for? You can't buy a present for somebody, a new future companion, ahead of time, because you don't know what they like. You don't know if they like electric bracelets or not. This has to be a very personalized, intimate gift for somebody who you understand more than anybody else in the world, which would be Mr. Sock's wife. Therefore indicating that he had no intent on getting rid of her.
Oh, this is easy. This is almost too easy. You're right. This bracelet was personalized. You have to wonder, why an electronic bracelet? Why not a bracelet of gold or silver or a friendship bracelet woven from yarn? And I'm going to tell you why. This electronic bracelet was chosen because of this very special feature. It comes with a tracking device. This was no innocuous gift. This was an attempt for him to monitor his wife's movements so that he could more efficiently plot her demise. I mean, what kind of innocuous husband would just present his wife with a gift and have it contain a tracking device, either someone very controlling or someone with dastardly intent. This is the absolute proof, the linchpin that you have presented on your defense that has become the linchpin in my attack that proves that he has malicious intent towards his wife. I can say with beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is responsible for the disappearance of his other half. I rest my case.
Very well. Defense, you have one last closing statement.
My closing statement is that my client here, Your Honor, my client said that he's a wife guy.
Would you care to explain what that means for the court?
Yeah, so what that means is that his only personality trait... What the fuck? Hey! Let go of me.
Bailiff.
Yeah, don't spoil what I have planned for Sadie later.
Ayo!
Whoa!
I mean, if all
Or
goes
to jail. Go on, Sadie.
Okay. The concept of the definition of a wife guy is a man whose only personality trait is letting the world know how much he loves his wife. My client told me this himself.
That guy from the Try Guys who cheated on his wife after making his whole personality a wife guy. I rest my case.
That is my closing statement.
That is my closing statement.
Very well. After extensive deliberation of my notes, I have come to a decision. Sorry, I'm eating Eminem. It would appear that the prosecution has painted a very vivid picture of an estranged relationship full of cunning and treachery. And while the defense makes a very good case, it is not enough to outweigh my doubts. Therefore, I find Mr. Socks guilty.
Woo!
Dang.
Sentenced to burp the alphabet at every court session on their first attempt, their throat locked up, and they passed out on the letter P. Their epic failure turned them into an urban legend in law schools for generations to come. Play again?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'd like to play again. Can I?
Okay,
be the
can we take a
defendant this time?
BRB?
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
I'll
Yes,
be
you
the
can.
defense.
I'll,
Sadie, you should be the judge.
I want to be the judge,
Oh, no. We gave.
but
who-
we'll do a BRB before that, correct?
I am
Yeah, we can
innocent.
take a break.
Wink.
Okay.
All
I
right.
have to
Judge.
take a shit.
Judge, I'm innocent.
All right. We will be back after Sadie is done taking a massive steaming shit, and we'll be right back.
Damn.
back. All right, Sadie. All right, Sadie, you ready?
Yes, I am indeed ready.
Then why haven't you clicked the ready button?
Because I was switching back to my other screen.
Then why would you say you were ready?
Because I lied.
Oh my
And
god.
you're gonna be the judge?
Oh no.
Yup.
Set me free.
Oh, you might be fucked, chat. All right, starting the game.
I love how my my stream manager is telling me that I'm unstable.
Hey, CK. If we talk like this, they can't hear us. Just us now.
Oh. Whoa. That's wild.
Yeah, it's really wild.
Not like streaming this or anything, right?
No, I'm not live streaming this at all. We can say anything we want. We can talk about wieners.
Wieners.
Wieners. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, this
Oh
is
my
entrapment!
You
This
pissed
is
in a no
entrapment.
piss zone? Your Honor, lock my client up.
Hey! I didn't do it!
Let's see here.
Okay. Prosecution, I'm going to give you a chance to state your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. First and foremost, I would love for the court to examine an empty wine bottle. CK had drunk this entire bottle of wine prior to coming into the no-piss zone. Therefore, not only was Z full of liquid, but Z was drunk and disorderly.
Your Honor, I'm so orderly.
Okay. Defendant,
Yes, for my first piece of evidence, I present this yellowed postcard.
Oh god.
Now you see, this postcard, it's yellowed for a very specific reason. It's yellow because of piss. Now, where can a postcard get this yellowed? Only in a designated piss zone. Therefore, let me ask you, if someone was pissing in a no piss zone, why would they then go all the way to the piss zone just to get a piss postcard? Answer me that. Let's see. Yes, and here I have your plane ticket to the piss zone. It was a very long flight. Here had plenty of time to charge things up on the way to the piss zone. You see, look at that. My client agrees with me. I mean, why would one deny oneself the incredible relief of finally reaching the piss zone by pissing in a non-piss zone? Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
the defense brings up a great point. Prosecution,
I would
I wasn't done.
like to present to the court next this medical file. Here, it clearly states that CK has a small and very overactive bladder. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times he pissed on the plane because here's bladder would be full by the time they got to the no piss zone anyways.
it does seem that it does state this on the medical file.
Hey, you can't bring my medical records into this.
You can if it's a court case.
Objection.
CK
This is a
stands for court
HIPAA
case.
violation.
Yeah, it's a HIPAA violation.
Yeah, you violated a hip. You violated a hippo.
Objection.
Okay.
I did not violate any hippos of any sort. And it's not relevant
Do you know
to
where the
case.
bathroom is? You know where the bathroom is? I kind of have to pee right now.
That's
We
correct.
can't pee right now. We're in a no piss
All right.
zone.
What are
So
you?
according
Seriously, I
to
never pay attention to both
prosecution's
sides.
claims, it doesn't matter how many times CK pissed on the plane. Your bladder would have been full. Do you have anything to say about this?
I say that the system has absolutely failed CK. Yes, CK may have been forced to piss on the plane, but that is just an act of pure desperation. I mean, Z was so desperate to get to the piss zone that Z used a falsified passport. There are times
Objection.
when
So, you're going
overruled.
Overruled.
This, as you can see, this isn't a matter of someone pissing in the no piss zone. This is a matter of the system failing our most vulnerable people, our people with tiny bladders.
Yeah.
God, can the judge play Flappy Bird?
No, you don't have a phone.
This is really fun.
Okay.
I would like to call my witness to the stand.
Yes.
Now then, little girl, did you see CK piss in a no piss zone? If Z didn't, say nothing.
Objection.
What a-
This is clearly mute.
How dare you say such ableist trash? The witness isn't mute. She's just very autistic and has gone nonverbal due to you haranguing her.
I have said nothing to the witness.
You see. And also, you claim that CK couldn't hold it, but here we see Here Sports Medal for holding Here Piss for the longest in the world. Z got this at the Sochi Olympics, back whenever that happened. Piss champion of the world right here.
Hell yeah! I'm the elite challenge pisser.
And also, CK very specifically had help to avoid pissing in a no piss zone. You see, Z glued Here piss hole shut, as seen by this dried
I
up
certainly
glue
did.
stick.
Absolutely.
Z used the
This
glue
is
stick
not reflected
to
in Here's
clamp
medical records.
Here pee hole shut, so Z couldn't piss in the non-piss zone. Z had to
I
go
was
to
too
Objection.
all
ashamed to
these
put it in the
lengths
medical
to
records.
reach the nearest
Objection.
piss
This
zone.
modification is clearly temporary.
Well, yeah, it's temporary. Z had to release the pressure eventually. It just held things together until Z could get to the piss zone. Keep up.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that's why I overruled his objection.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to anything he was saying because he's
Pay
stupid.
attention.
I wasn't paying attention to anything he said because he's stupid.
Some lawyer you are.
I'll lawyer you, bitch boy. Get farted on.
Okay. Prosecution.
Rob, please. If we're getting dust up in here. And I would like to present to the court the crowing of a the cawing of a crow. See, crows are trained in the city to alert authorities when there is pissing in a no-piss zone.
Wow.
And the crows alerted just at the time CK committed this heinous crime.
Fascinating.
I did not know that about crows.
I didn't either. We all learned something about crows today.
And furthermore, the defense says that CK is the world pissing champion with Olympic medals. However, this broken contract from years ago clearly proves that CK has been out of practice for decades. Out of practice,
Gasp.
how can he possibly hold your bladder with no practice?
With a glue stick, you rube.
Overruled.
And furthermore, those crows have a long history of racial profiling, specifically going after Italians more than any other demographic.
Yeah.
Italians make up 90% of their flags, despite only being about 20% of the population.
I bet they told you that I peed spaghetti sauce all over that no piss stone.
Yeah, that's why
Oh
they
my god.
Objection. The crows actually reported that the piss was 99% sodium. So clearly you need to go to a doctor about that.
Yeah, you should probably see a doctor
And
about
what's
that.
salty? Tomato sauce.
Objection. It's acidic.
If you put
It's
If
also salty. Read the ketchup conundrum.
look, if your tomato sauce is salty, then you need to put half a potato in that thing. It'll soak up some of the salt.
Are we
Okay.
seriously arguing whether their racial profiling of me was accurate?
Order. Order in the court. Prosecution, you have the chance to bring up one more piece of evidence to support your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
This game is really fun. It took me
Yes.
a while to get the hang of it, but it's fun.
Hey, Sadie.
What?
How dare you stop my fart spin? I am the fartnado.
Can I choose a different defense person?
Your Honor.
You're the one who wanted a public defender.
Your Honor, I would like to present to the court a hole in the garden. As you know, the city's gardens are well within the no-piss zone. However, the hole we found, hole we found was filled with mud that we analyzed and found that instead of water, it was made with piss that came from CK's DNA.
It wasn't mine. I've been cloned.
Well, your closing statement, prosecution.
As you can see, between the empty wine bottle, the medical file stating that CK has a small bladder, the piss alarm crows going off at the time of the crime, the broken contract, and the hole filled with piss mud, it is very clear, with a shadow of a doubt, that CK is in a no-piss zone.
Okay. Defense, your closing statement.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is not a matter of whether or not someone pissed in a no-piss zone. This is a matter of talking about how the system failed. This poor, innocent person, they had to do everything in their power to get to the no-piss zone. Gluing their pee hole shut, falsifying passports, booking a flight. They had to do all of this in the face of horrible racial profiling by the piss crows, and of course, having to be framed by your evil twin, KC. That's right, that's the true culprit, and KC is in this very courtroom in a shockingly
why-
bad disguise.
That is why there's so much evidence matching my DNA, because I have someone with the same DNA as me, an evil twin.
Exactly, and Alex is posing as that evil twin. Or sorry, the evil twin is posing as Alex. Whatever. I'm gonna be real, I had a couple beers
If
before
he
coming to
can't
court
even get
today.
his story straight, how can we believe him?
Also, don't
That's a
forget,
logical fallacy, dismissing his evidence just based on the credibility of the person doing the arguments.
That is known as the fallacy fallacy.
Mm-hmm.
that's known as the fallacy.
Okay, well, just for that, I'm going to decide my verdict. My verdict is that CK is guilty of pissing in the no piss
No!
zone.
You
No,
would
I'm
do
not,
that
I'm
to
not.
CK?
You
I thought-
wouldn't.
Bro, I thought I had this in the bag.
Because of the inconsistent arguments from your lawyer, I see no reason why we should believe this story. I hereby say that CK is guilty.
I plead insanity.
Sentence the
Oh my god.
I want to be the journalist.
I'm gonna be the prosecutor this time. Or CK.
Where's CK?
Where does CK go?
I'm back. Don't worry about it.
Oh, hi.
Yay!
What if fallacy was spelled like PHALLUSSY?
And what if it was pronounced fallacy?
Phallus.
I guess I'm being the defense again.
Yep.
That's a fact. I'll be honest. I mostly picked Judge because I wanted to see the Sadie and Topher face off.
Oh my god.
Order in the court.
Hmm.
Ooh, newsflash counts as evidence. That's very interesting.
Might I say the defense's hat is looking ravishing today. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I didn't realize I was gonna have to rule on a drug case. You better have some strong evidence for this claim
Shit.
prosecution.
Yes, you see, I have here this suspicious bill signed in crayon that says 1 heroin on it. It's signed Tommy, and
Damn.
it's written, and its signature is in crayon and not in cursive, and it clearly has Mr. Sunshine's name on it.
Damn, that's crazy.
And if we look here on his old computer, we will find his copy of QuickBooks Pro 2015, where he tracked all of his sales and specifically had it divided up by school. They were all different elementary schools all over the county, mostly selling to the 4th graders.
Fourth graders are not toddlers. Objection, objection.
They are to
I
me.
think this is a pretty open and shut case, actually. I'm ready.
What?
I'm just kidding. Your turn, defense. Or witness,
Okay.
I guess. Your turn, witness. Sorry, you called the witness first.
Yes, witness.
Tell us your tale.
Hang on,
Fascinating.
I have more evidence. This business card, as you can see, it's got a picture of the cat in a hat holding a syringe on it. And it says, Mr. Sunshine, fun time heroin dealer for kids.
Oh, I hate this guy.
It includes
we
a
convict
phone
him
number to
now?
book him for birthday parties.
Send him to jail.
Oh,
Breaking news. Oh, well, I can't help but factor this into the case. You're
Your
looking
Honor.
guiltier by the day, sir.
Your Honor.
What is? I want to move on to the defense. What? Come on.
You hit the you scroll to that one and you no.
There we
Yes,
go.
okay, there we go. So
Don't do that. Don't do that, or you're guilty.
okay.
missed me.
If you'll take a look at this broken contract. This contract that my client, yes, he did plan on contributing to this toddler heroin sales market. Yes, he made the business cards. He made the business cards in advance. However, this broken contract clearly states that the client and whoever the fuck his boss was going to be did not end up working together. How could my client get his hands on that heroin when they failed to do that?
You realize intent to sell drugs is still a chargeable crime?
Yeah, but it's not what you're trying to charge him with right now.
Well, I'll charge him with something different. I don't give a shit.
Well,
I'm the judge. I can do what I want.
You would have to declare him innocent on this specific case, and then do another case.
I'll think about it.
Get bopped, idiot.
Tell me what I want to hear, prosecution.
Okay. Now then. Let me see here. Here we see an empty wine bottle. Now, was it full of wine? No, it was actually full of heroin. As we all know, kids love shiny things, so of course he made sure to package the heroin in the shiniest thing he could find, which in this case was this empty wine bottle. He knew that also kids love
Objection. Wine bottles aren't really that shiny.
Shut. Anyway, let me see here. Your Honor, please bop the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, that was an unconstitutional counter bop. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that you work on your fucking aim.
Oh, a heroin shortage. That implies that less heroin is being sold than usual.
Yes, with this breaking news report, you can see that there is a heroin shortage, which would explain this other piece of evidence, the energy drink. See, because of the heroin shortage, my client was not selling heroin to toddlers, but was instead selling energy drinks to help dull the pain, take away some of the withdrawals from the heroin shortage that he was not selling, as we established earlier.
Sounds like the accused is guilty of good business acumen. Way to pivot in a crisis. Prosecution, you have any rebuttal for that?
Yes. Let me see here. Here we see this plane ticket. You see, there might be a heroin shortage in this county, But over in Florida, there's plenty of heroin. And you see, this man very recently took a trip to Disney World. Didn't you, Mr. Sunshine? Now, were you
land of
hanging out with
heroin.
Buzz Lightyear and having a grand old time? Or were you stocking up? Bringing your heroin here, knowing that you would be the only game in town and could charge whatever you wanted.
Whoa.
You
Okay.
sick son of a bitch.
That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so
Play
as you
the
can
mug,
see,
weenie.
with this chipped mug that I didn't even fucking click on Perpy, instead, as you can see, it has a picture of Buzz Lightyear on it, indicating that he was indeed at Disney. But what you can also see is that this mug was personalized with not just any picture of Buzz Lightyear, but a picture of our Mr. Sunshine with Buzz Lightyear doing all the heroin that he acquired while in Florida, therefore ensuring that he did not make it back with a sufficient inventory to sell to toddlers.
I think I'm ready to roll now. I think the only thing that the accused is guilty of is having a good time with Buzz Lightyear at Disney World.
No!
That was the most creative use of evidence that you didn't even mean to play. That, yeah.
I'm glad you were amused by that.
I was so amused I just skipped ahead to the end.
Judge.
Witness.
Defense.
Prosecution.
Hey, let's see, let's change up the map, too. Let's do,
What? There's different maps.
yeah, let's do, Trial of the Crown.
Oh, I see.
Ew, monarchy.
Yes, we'll see if this actually changes the gameplay or if it just means a change of scenery.
Sadie.
I like that I got a chair right next to Sadie so I can throw stuff at him.
Sadie.
Judge Alex, if you could please bop CK for being horny on main.
All I did was say Sadie longingly twice.
Exactly. Get bopped.
Yeah, how was that horny?
I could hear it in your tone.
Oh, you couldn't.
Yes, I did. Get deflected, bozo.
You get deflected.
You missed.
Alex, whenever I look at you, there's something popped up over your head that says to judge you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We are now accusing the queen of drinking all of the battery acid.
I don't know Deltarune.
It's okay, you don't need to.
Very well. We now begin the trial.
It seems like the only thing that the setting it seems like the only thing that changed was the environment.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
And the music.
Yeah. Prosecution, you may start your case.
Okay. Now, as you'll see, this overfilled mailbox is full of junk mail from the battery acid subscription company that indicates that there was a shipment of battery acid to the castle. However, despite that being sent only yesterday, it is all gone. And who else to drink all of the battery acid than the queen in such a short amount of time? And that the elevator was stuck. Why are you doing this to me?
Let the defendant speak.
The defendant?
I meant the prosecution.
Good Lord, Miranda. Okay. And as you can see from the city frozen at red lights, it was because of the major traffic jam that occurred when all of the battery acid was sold out at all of the grocery stores and the subscription service. I rest my case.
Very well. Defense, your rebuttal.
Well, my first piece of evidence is this sticky in possession of the queen. Now, you may wonder what substance mars the pages of this book. Why, let me tell you, we ran it through our labs, and what could come back but battery acid. Now, let me tell you, if, as the queen has been charged, she drank all of the battery acid, then how could there be any battery acid left over to stickify the pages of the book? Furthermore, the red lights in the city were not due to traffic jams caused by a lack of battery acid, but were instead due to global malware, a completely unrelated situation perpetuated by hackers in the royal town. It had nothing to do with the habits of the citizens, but instead was an external attack and therefore unrelated to the case at hand. Finally, I would like to say that the prosecution isn't being very niceys.
What do you mean by that? I think I'm being very fair.
I think trying to pin completely unrelated crimes on the queen is not being very niceys, as they say in court speak. Please leave your speculations to realms of just the battery acid instead of trying to blame an entire city, a city's worth of problems on this one individual. We're looking at one specific crime here.
Sustained. Prosecution, your next rebuttal.
Okay, well, as you can see, this melted wax, consumed by all of the lesser townsfolk as a result of no more battery acid, to stave off the desire to chug battery acid because there was none left, drank by her, as evidenced by this dented water bottle with remnants of green, chugged. It was full before. However, it is now empty. I've used up all of my cards.
You still have your witness.
I still have my witness. I'm gonna call my witness to the stand.
Yes, it is me, Witness Man. I am Doctor.
Prosecution, you may start your questioning.
Now, witness. Are you farting in agony because of the crimes that have been committed today?
No, I ate too many chili cheese dogs. The crimes
Chili
are
cheese
unrelated.
dog. Okay. And this is my witness?
This is your witness.
Hmm.
What do you expect me to do? Lie?
Prosecution, do you have any further questions for your witness?
I do not, Your Honor.
I did, however, see Queen drink a shit ton of battery acid. Like, she drinks it
Oh,
all the
never
time.
mind. Yes.
Okay.
Like, she always has it. She always has a glass of it in her hand, no matter where she is or what she's doing. Whether she's
Objection.
floating around
She
in a
doesn't have it with
chair.
her right now.
Yeah, because they took it. Because there's none
Overruled, 'cause
left.
If she drunk it all, we wouldn't have any.
Exactly. She is never seen without her glass of battery acid. Not even when she
Objection.
has.
The witness is lying.
Overruled. Yeah, proof of that.
Yeah, got any
The
proof?
proof is she's never seen without it, but we're seeing her without it right now.
She's never seen without it because I guess there's no more left. Because she slurped
Okay.
it all down.
Okay.
Like.
No more
Defense,
battery
would you like
acid for the rest of us.
Would you like to cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, witness. So, what were you doing last night at 10 o'clock?
I was cranking my hog.
10 o'clock?
Like at night, yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I wasn't cranking my hog. That came after. I was streaming on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BigSnakeOil. I was playing Bioshock 2.
I'm calling the witness's credibility into question. He's a Twitch streamer.
Overruled. Profession should not come into question of one's credibility.
Fair enough. That's okay. I have some evidence to use anyway.
Are you done with your cross-examination?
Yeah, that was it.
You have evidence, you say?
Yes. So first of all, the prosecution claims that the melted wax was guzzled by the townsfolk in desperation after a dearth of battery acid. However, I would like to posit that the melted wax was used exactly what it was supposed to be for. Letters. As we can see by this old stamp, letters are actually widely in circulation in the town and are the town's preferred method of communication. There is no evidence based on the residue of some wax alone that there was a shortage of battery acid. Furthermore, we can verify the origins of the green substance in the drinking receptacle by looking at reports of this restaurant dispute. My client went to the restaurant and had ordered a green passion in that receptacle. And had drained it of almost every last drop. The prosecution neglects to inform you that it was just a milkshake and not in fact battery acid. Last but not least, my client could not possibly have drank all the battery acid because there still remains some. There remains some in this gaming console. It's never even left its box. Whatever batteries are in there are still intact. Their acid is still full. Now, I'm gonna tell you, if my client did drink all of the battery acid, if she was such a thirsty guzzler that she growled for more, then why would she leave a source of guaranteed batteries untapped? This shows that the prosecution's characterization of my client is wildly off base and is inflammatory at best and degradation at worst.
Very interesting. You still have your witness. Would you like to call him to the stand?
Yes. How do I do that?
I do it.
Hello, yes, it is me, the little. Hello, yes, it is me, the little girl. I am a little girl. I am small.
So, little girl, have you been, did you go to the GameStop recently?
Oh yes, I tried to trade in my vintage 1980s Pong console. They told me they'd give me a nickel for it. It was a very shiny nickel.
Oh, interesting. And tell me, when you went to the store the next day, was it still there?
Yes. And they were selling my
So-
Pong console for $10,000. I don't know when they
So
do
the-
that. It was worth a nickel.
The batteries could not possibly have been drained of their acid if it had not even left the shop. Furthermore, proof that my client has not drained all of the acid, but there still remains some in multiple locations.
The security
Very
guard took my
interesting.
nickel.
Very interesting. Prosecution, you may be getting your cross-examination.
Okay. Let me ask you one thing. What do you know about the global malware situation?
Oh, well, the global Marvel situation is actually very complicated. See, there's a lot of different operating systems out there. All people who refuse to take the security updates because they think they're full of spyware, which is very much muddied by the fact there are a lot of updates out there that are spyware, looking at you, Windows 11. And it's just very hard to keep malware off devices because there's just so many people that just aren't savvy enough to recognize things like phishing attempts or Trojans, or just download anything off of LimeWire. That's right, there's some motherfucker out there still using LimeWire. I met him yesterday. He was dumb as hell.
So yeah, it's pretty complicated.
Yeah, that was very informative. Thank you, witness.
It was very informative. Now, what do you believe is the substance that was on the sticky-paged book?
Well, I don't really know because I'm a little girl, but I heard something about this guy who was at Lake Superior with a bunch of pasta.
I rest my case. I rest my case.
I don't see how the book disproves the battery acid in the gaming console, however. Nor. Oh yeah, no, that's it.
Very well. Okay.
It doesn't disprove it in either the old gaming console that Queen has or the girls' gaming console in the store.
I have heard enough. I have come to a conclusion. Wow, it is true that there is a very severe shortage of battery acid in the city. The prosecution has failed to provide substantial evidence to prove that this shortage is due to the hands of the defendant. Therefore, I am forced to find Queen not guilty.
Woo! You made the right choice, Judge.
All right. I've been drinking a lot of water right now, so I'm going to take a quick break to take a piss, and then we'll do another case.
Okay.
Can I be judge again?
Yes.
Yeah. It's funny. See,
Let's do this. DK, Alex, you ready?
I'm right. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You suck.
Jeff Endon is accused of being so eepy. Oh, I thought there was a picture of Glitch for a second.
That is what Glitch looks like IRL, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Can confirm.
prosecution, present your evidence.
As you can see, I will need a moment to look at what the evidence is.
What was that for?
I will use a threefold set of evidence to prove that the accused was placed in a situation where he could not help to be just so eepy. First, this rusty key. This is the key to the accused's domicile. The accused locked himself in for the night at the late hour and played some relaxing music on his single earbud. Now, what was he doing with his other ear? He was watching television. Many people use television to help them fall asleep. They also use music to help them fall asleep. It is clear that by the accused's actions, he was preparing himself with lots of soothing stimuli and it was just so eepy. Yeah, I'd look at my defense attorney like that too.
How do you sleep?
4.
Yeah.
Everyone but the defendant is sleeping.
No sleeping in court.
Okay, no sleepy, right?
Oh wait, I'm
Are
awake.
we just going to declare him guilty now?
No.
Well, then where's your evidence?
My evidence is that this dark web purchase shows that he was awake at that hour, not being so eepy, not eeping, but making a purchase of an illegally loud MP3 player to keep him awake, in fact. Furthermore,
Objection, this proves my point. The MP3 player, why would he need to buy something to keep him awake if he was not feeling eepy? Might I reiterate that his crime is not sleeping, his crime is merely being eepy. So actions that he is taking specifically to be more awake are evidence of guilt, if anything. Yeah, that's the objection.
Oh, breaking news. Saw franchise marathon keeps fans up forever.
That was pretty good.
Your Honor, I present to you hyperinflation.
Ayo.
Aware? And do you present the hyperlinks to this hyperinflation?
My client does, as this is what he was asking a commission for from a notable furry artist. And during their discussing the commission, in the middle of this conversation, my client said, "By the way, I am not eepy right now, not even a little bit."
That's really fun. Okay, if we're getting that ridiculous, can it be my turn?
Yes.
Please, Judge, please. Okay, well, actually... Oh, it's still not my turn yet.
Yo, is our judge awake?
Yo.
Oh. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. I was playing Flappy Sock.
Uh-huh.
Prosecution. Sorry. What? Oh.
Sure. Me.
Yes.
It's
I'm
still
not
not my turn. You called a witness instead. There we go. Okay. Well, actually, this lie detector strapped to the client proves that when he said, "Actually, I'm not eepy right now," it was set off by that because he was lying, because he was so eepy right now, and it also caught his biometric signals, and he was yawning.
No laughing in court.
Holy.
All right. All right. Oh, we got breaking news. Defense. What do you have to say for your client?
What I have to say for my client is the size 47 sock. 47 is a large size for a sock. Now,
Almost
That-
you could say an inflated size.
yeah, an inflated size. In addition to this, is the subway ticket. Clearly, my client was using the subway ticket and the sock to deliver the sock to his mother in Idaho, which is why he needed the subway ticket. And let me say this, when you are planning a trip, you have to be so aware of your surroundings, so awake. And this no, that's not what I wanted to click. The coffee shortage is because of him, actually, because he's been consuming so much coffee to keep himself awake, therefore not being eepy.
That's pretty ironclad. However, I think it be foolish to assume that the client was operating at full faculty.
At full faculty?
Something at Hey,
Wait, that was the
when
wrong
he
button.
had eaten something suspicious. I'm being sabotaged. He ate something suspicious, okay? His entire body was fucked up. He was going through it. He was using the restroom. He was telling the subway driver to pull over.
Pull over a subway?
Whenever he could, even if it despite the coffee, the wear and tear, the toll of his body from his digestive woes, all of that contributed to being exhausted. And I'll be the first to say, if you're exhausted enough, caffeine makes no difference. Your body will shut down. And his body wanted to, because he was just so eepy. Plus, there's also a study right here that finds that caffeine is actually can have the opposite effect on those with ADHD, as our defense attorney would know. And we can ascertain that it is not a given that that this person would have had caffeine work as a stimulant, but rather a depressant, making him even more eepy.
How could my client have been eepy when? How could my client have been eepy when a rusty key, those make a lot of noise when you use them.
No,
You-
they
you-
don't.
They do. I would know this.
Well, I think we verified that our subject has ADHD. I mean, I did prove prior to this that he was listening to 2 streams of audio at the same time, listening to the music from the earbud and the television. But that points to a greater likelihood of possessing ADHD. Therefore, the caffeine would be more likely to act as a depressant and not a stimulant, making him even more eepy.
But if you look back at his dark web purchases, you'll see that some time ago he purchased the Forever Adderall, which cured his ADHD.
Yeah, but the something suspicious brought it all back. You know, it was like the version of Tylenol, but for ADHD.
All right.
And how do you explain this cheesy sock?
The cheesy sock? Well, to
Yes.
that I ask, where is the other sock? And if the other sock cannot be found, was it misplaced? What perhaps conditions might lead to someone being more likely to misplace objects around the house? Even objects as large as socks, as size 47 socks. How could a sock, its matching sock, be so big and yet go so irrevocably missing? That could only be the work of someone with ADHD. My source is I live with Sadie.
Oh, great.
I live with Sadie and we have about 40 unpaired socks. I rest my case.
All right. Defense, do you have anything to say in rebuttal?
My closing statement is that, will you look at my client and tell me that this guy is eepy with that sad little face of his?
Look at the bags under his eyes.
Yeah,
that is simply his cheeks smiling. And
yeah, no, that guy's eepy. Guilty.
Yes.
I'm feeling about ready to wrap up, but I think I could go for one more if y'all really want to do another one.
I go one more.
Let's
do
do
one
one
more.
more.
One more, all right. Let's see. Oh, we got ourselves a plane. Oh, a jerk. Okay. I will be the prosecutor.
And I'll be the judge.
Ready? And starting the hand. Let's see. Map. Cosmic Order Trial. What?
Oh my god.
What if we found a Twitch user and they were following you?
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Your Honor, we have found that the defendant, Miss Slippy Nip, has in fact not followed Big Snake Oil on Twitch, which, as we all know, is the most heinous crime you can commit.
Okay, prosecution, present your evidence for this case.
Okie dokie, let's see. Well, first off, we have this. A scratched CD. As we all know, CDs are deeply outdated technology. Now, if someone here is using technology just that old, is still using CDs, if Miss Slippy-Nips here is still using CDs, it's obvious that she does not have the tech savviness necessary to subscribe to someone on Twitch, which everyone everywhere should absolutely do. Twitch.tv/Big Snake Oil. Subscribe today. Beyond that, we also have, let's see. Yes, we have Miss Slippy Nip's medical file indicating that she has crippling attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which often causes people trouble listening to something long like a live stream, which is why she hasn't followed yet, which despite it being the law. Who's throwing paper at me?
Me. Okay. Defense, your rebuttal.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to present these internet comments left in Big Snake's Oil Twitch chat, proving that Miss Slippy-Nips was a very prominent member of Big Snake Oil's community.
This is
Yeah.
pretty compelling evidence.
Very compelling. Can I switch sides?
Come to think of it, what do you do as the plaintiff?
I'm Big Snake Oil. You're doing this on my behalf.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, prosecution.
Yes. Now then, I have more evidence to indicate that the reason why Miss Sleepy Nips may not have followed my client's Twitch channel is because she claims she was too busy with a sudden move. She was busy apparently moving all of her belongings far across the country. But what, I ask you, what could possibly cause someone to up and move in such a hurry that they couldn't be bothered to follow my client's Twitch channel? I'll tell you what. A treasure map. Miss Sleepy Nips, blinded by gross, just complete disregarding greed, decided to just ignore her civic duty and not follow Big Snake Oil on Twitch. And just to try and get some fucking doubloons or whatever. Yes. Not only
Does
that,
the defense?
but we have.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
What does the defense have? Any rebuttals?
Dude,
Yes, Your Honor.
this judge is kind
I
of stupid.
would love to present this bank account full of money belonging to Miss Flippy-Nip. Now, if Miss Flippy-Nips was in fact hunting for doubloons, as the prosecution so states, why would she have a bank account loaded with cash? She doesn't need doubloons, and she is not a woman to hunt.
Order.
Furthermore,
Maybe she's already found the doubloons, and that's why she's so rich.
Furthermore, I would love to present the salary cuts we found to Big Snake Oil's job. With these salary cuts, Miss Sleepiness has taken upon herself to donate massive amounts of cash to his streams from her own bank account. Would she do that for a streamer that she's not even following? I think not.
The defense makes a very good case here. Prosecution, do you have anything to say?
Yes. You see, you claim that she followed you claim that the lots of money is something to latch onto, but that merely proves that she did indeed find the treasure. And if she did donate to my Twitch streams, then why the fuck is my
my
client
Twitch streams.
broke?
Yeah,
Why
why am
does-
I broke?
Yeah. Furthermore, at the time when Miss Slippy Lips claims to have followed my client, there was a very convenient power outage happening right then. And wouldn't you know it? The local transformer station showed noticeable signs of sabotage, including a note saying, "Slippy Nips definitely didn't do this. No, sir." Now, we believe this is what is known as reverse, double inverse, flippity floppity dippity doppity psychology, also known as lying.
Also known as suspiciously specific denial on TV tropes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Snake Oil.
You're welcome. I have a beard.
Yes, and it is very magnificent. You are very attractive.
Why, thank you.
The ladies are all up in that thing every time you go out.
Can guarantee it.
Objection.
You can't object, you're the
Object
judge.
to these nuts.
Objection.
Yeah, object to these nuts.
No woman is all over that man.
Excuse you? I have women falling over me every single day just for the chance to comb my beard hair.
Unlikely.
They keep asking for single locks of it like Gimli and Galadriel.
Those locks sell on the internet for $2 million per strand.
Are the women in the room with us right now?
No, they're back at my place. I mean, my client's place. You're a bad judge, you know that?
Am I a bad judge?
Yes.
Yes.
Defense.
Right. If you claim that if my client so-called sabotage the transformer at the power supply station, explain this plastic spider found at the scene. My client has severe arachnophobia, leaving her in crippling fear even in the mere presence of anything spider-shaped. she would not have been able to go near the Transformer, let alone sabotage it as you so claim. Furthermore,
But, if you review the medical file I already presented, you'll see that Miss Slippiness was currently going through exposure therapy for her arachnophobia and had to carry that plastic spider on her person at all times.
It's a really
Jacques.
good chain of evidence from both of you. I don't think I would have been able to think of either of those things.
Furthermore, I would love to. I would love to present this endless eclipse. You see, Your Honor.
They can't hear us right now. We can talk about wieners again.
Supplied by fossil fuels.
Phalluses.
Wieners.
This solar eclipse that ending way too long of this power failure, not by defendant.
Sorry, were you saying something? I was in the middle of a conference.
We're having a very important sidebar.
Yes.
That's what we do in court all the time. We have sidebars.
Yes.
Is it anything you would like to share with the rest of the court, prosecution?
Why,
Nope.
yes. Schlongs.
Wieners, even. We were
And
talking about wieners.
And in fact, I would say the judge is the biggest weenie of them all.
Indeed. It's why you are named Slappy Vagina the
Slappy
Big
Vagina.
Weenie. Not gonna lie, we may have just sunk our case, but it was worth it.
Go forth, Miss Slippy Nip, and continue to not follow Big Snake Oil.
All right. Now, if you don't want to be a filthy criminal like Miss Slippy Nip here, be sure to follow me on twitch.tv/BigSnakeOil, as well as on TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Twitter, where I am posting all my clips and updates. But I think that's going to be our show for the evening.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And if you would like to watch better streams, be sure to tune into twitch.tv/minisoftminx and give me a follow.
All right. Let's see what we can raid out to there.
Okay, who's live? Random's live.
Yeah, let's do random. Let's see. Can I find random? Ah, there we go. All right. I'm ready to start the raid. Are you?
Yeah.
And let get the countdown bit done. Oh, and be sure to tune in for my next stream. That's going to be on Thursday. I'm going to be playing some Warhammer 40k, Shoot Us Blood and Teeth. All right, ready, Sadie?
And catch me sometime this week playing more Majora's Mask. Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? Rating.